Hey golfers, what's up and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, got a special treat doing a swing review of a follower who sent me a video over on Instagram. You're going to want to stick around towards the end of this video because I'm going to show you a really cool drill that you can do. Okay, so bonus point right here. This is what I actually do. I actually did this last year to really help me feel like my hands are dropping. This guy was really kind to send me a video asking for help. It's not easy to ask for help, guys, okay? Especially if you're just starting your journey. A lot of people are mean online and all that good stuff. But hey, if you are struggling with your golf swing or if you just want general advice, send me a video of your swing over on Instagram. See if I can provide some insight on that. But what we're going to do is we're going to have this video over here. I already did a pre-recorded voiceover, so I'm going to pause myself. We're going to watch that video, and then after the video, I'm going to dive into some deeper technicals and kind of what you guys can do at home. Let's watch that video.
Swing looks pretty good, man. I mean, for starting out, looks pretty good. So first thing is obviously with the camera lower, it's gonna look a little bit different, right? But your hands look pretty good at the top. I mean, your club face matches your wrist matches your forearm, which is really, really good. But obviously you recognize the fact that you're coming down steep, and here is why, okay? So we're getting to the top here. Your hands are, over your heels, which are good. But look at what happens with the first move is your hands, they beeline it straight to the ball instead of dropping down like on this red line, okay? That's what a lot of the pros do. A lot of the hands will drop down a good foot to a foot and a half or 2 feet, and then the lower body takes over. Okay, but as you can see, you kind of firing everything at the top here. I mean, that split second right there, your hips are back. Your hips are already open at this point. They're open to the target, right? Basically, like right here, they're almost right there. They're square, and your upper body is just trying so hard to catch up to basically your lower body. Your shaft's very steep at this point. There's nothing you can do except try to swipe you with it. So my move would be stop your lower body. Just feel like you are not turning it at all and feel like you're dropping your hands straight down on a vertical line about a foot to 2 feet before your lower body takes over, and then you just try to rotate.
Okay, so now that that video is finished, we're going to look at what it looks like on the Unicore software and kind of diving in on what you guys need to pay attention for when you're filming. The best way to take a video is at hand height behind you. Behind you is called down the line. If you take the video straight on like this, that's called face on, right? And both angles show you really something different in your golf swing. So keep that in mind. Okay. Okay, that was a very good strike, little draw. Okay, so we're going to take this line, we're going to draw it essentially straight down. Okay, now let's take it, let's watch what happens. So I come up here, I come up, and as you can see, basically, once I hit that line, my hands pretty much go vertical until they stop. My hands drop, drop, drop. That's probably about a foot, maybe. I don't know, maybe less than that. Before my hands really start to deviate, maybe it's only like 8 inches or whatever you want to call it if you're getting technical, before they start deviating from that line, which is pretty much right here. Okay. But as you can see, my club is at a very good angle. Okay. So if we want to get technical, let's take the line, let's take the shaft here. Let's see what the club looks like coming down on plane. But typically we're here just barely overplaying, but pretty much right back on it at impact. Okay. So typically, like in the video that I showed and did a voiceover, is when you beeline it straight to the golf ball from this position, look at how much more vertical you have to be. Like if my hands followed the top one versus, the lower one, and even the lower one's still a little bit high. Okay, so obviously in the video that I showed you, his hands kind of beelined it straight to the golf ball, which is right here. Mine were a little bit, it's a little bit higher, but we're talking like the golf swing is so technical, right? We're talking inches makes a huge difference. But if I beeline it straight to the golf ball from the top here, my hands get out in front, and here, I'll show you. Okay, so if my hands beeline it to the golf ball, let's do it this way, make sure I'm not going to hit anything. If I'm up here and my hands beeline it to the golf ball, I have to be out in front of me. Okay, I cannot be behind me, they're out in front of me. Now from here, if I rotate, I have to stand up and do this move in order to hit the golf ball. Let's scoot all the way back here so you can see the bottom of my club. Okay, taking it back. I'm beelining it straight to the golf ball. And the only thing here, if I rotate, my club head is so high, I have to stand up in order for my golf club to hit the ground. It has to happen, okay? So, going back to the Unicore software here, and then this is just one swing, so keep that in mind. Now my hands drop, drop, drop. Now I'm in a better position to AKA shallow the club. That's a huge topic. You know, everyone wants to shallow the club. But doing this move, really dropping your hands first, helps you get into a position where once they're lower, you can start rotating a lot harder and turn and swing through the shot. Okay, let's hit another one and see what happens on that shot. Okay, so that shot, I felt like I really tried to get my hands a lot lower and hold it off. I obviously pushed it a little bit. Let's go see what that looks like. Okay, so we're at the top, very similar position. Hands drop, 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 and start deviating away from the vertical line right here. And there you go. Okay, once you get into a position right here, it's a lot easier to rotate and turn and burn, is the way I call it. Once your hands get down here and they drop into a position, you can rotate and stay down on the golf ball. You're here, your hands are way out here, and it's you're just making it so much harder on yourself to swing the golf club. Okay, so bonus point right here. This is what I actually do. I actually did this last year to really help me feel like my hands are dropping. Okay, so you can be on the driving range, you can be on the golf course, you can literally do this on a tee box. All right, you take the club back and you literally stop everything. You stop your whole body. The only thing you do is you drop your hands and you throw the club at the ground. Okay, that's it. Once you just do that movement, it kind of helps you, like, hey, I need to drop the hands, then take a practice swing. But make your full swing now, but still feel like you're doing that motion of dropping hands and then smacking the ground. The other thing you could do is you could literally start here. Start your swing here on the driving range. Make sure you guys can see it. Here, start here, swing through. Hit shots like that. Start right here. Okay, something funny that you actually could do is you could literally go to the driving range and you could start with your hands out here and see how you have to hit the golf ball. I promise you it's not easy to do. Okay, so what we can do again here, hands drop, swing through the golf ball. That's it. Hope this video helped somebody out there. Let me know, drop a comment what you're working on. If you want to send me a video of your swing, head over to Instagram, shoot me a message, send me a video, and see what I have to say. All right, subscribe, follow, stick around for more videos. Thank you.